Hey guys, and welcome to my very first review I've done on my channel. Today we are going to be reviewing Toy Story. And just right off the bat, wow. That was a really good movie. Like, I love Pixar so much, and Toy Story is honestly so good. It's perfectly paced. It's not too long. It doesn't drag on too long where you're just like, okay, that 10 minutes could have been cut off there. It doesn't feel like that. It feels perfectly timed. It doesn't feel too short. It's not like, well, that was over pretty quickly. It's like just the right amount of time and it transitions to everything so well and fluid and it's so good. Animation wise, it was groundbreaking for its time because this is the first full length 3D animated feature film. And that's impressive for its time, but just as far as animation goes, it's nothing impressive. It's really dated. Like, I'm sure, I don't know, Moana or Coco will be dated in 20 years from now, but it doesn't hold, the animation doesn't hold up well. For its time, it was good, but now it's honestly pretty bad. Like, some of the shots, some of the humans look creepy, especially that baby. That baby could, stare into your soul and suck up all the life juice. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's my non-spoilers part of the video. It's a really good movie. Just binary review. 0 would be a don't watch it, 1 would be a watch it. It's definitely a hard one. Go watch this movie. I've seen this movie a lot of times. It is so good. Now let me get into the spoiler portion of the review. If you have not seen Toy Story, first of all, you're a crazy person. Second of all, go see it. And do not watch this if you have not seen the movie. Do not watch this section that's about to come up of the review if you have not seen Toy Story. Go watch it. I urge you to watch it right now. Pause this video, go watch it, and then finish the review. So let's get into story. So there's this little boy named Andy, and he has his favorite toy, which is a cowboy doll named Woody. And it's it's Andy's birthday, and Andy gets this new toy named Buzz Lightyear, which is a space ranger. And Woody gets jealous of Buzz and knocks Buzz out the window on accident because he was actually trying to knock him under a shelf because he just didn't want Andy to pick Buzz at everything. And then he accidentally knocked him out of the window, and then the rest of the toys accuse Woody of murder, and then they try and kill him. What the Etch-a-Sketch thing literally draws a noose. And I'm like, wow, that is really dark. And also, while all this is happening, Buzz thinks he's an actual space ranger is just crazy. And everybody's like, yo, you're a toy. And he's like, no, I'm a space ranger. And then, yeah. Basically, Buzz hops onto the car, and Woody gets carried onto the car, and then they all drive to Pizza Planet, which is a pizza place. And Buzz gets tricked into thinking, this is my way home, back to my home planet in space, because there's a rocket ship claw machine. The claw machine gets won by the evil neighbor Sid, and they get taken to his house, and then they have a small encounter with the rest of the gang in Andy's house, where they're like, oh wait, come catch this you can come back now, Woody, wee. And then they don't get to come back because they think that Woody killed Buzz. And then Buzz realizes that he's a toy, and he kind of gets depression. And then Woody gives him a pep talk, but then Buzz gets strapped to a rocket and is gonna explode tomorrow morning. So Woody devises a plan with these bizarre creatures, and he creates this plan where he comes out and he scares Sid by coming to life and goes blah blah blah, and then Sid gets terrified, comeuppance, and then they get out of there. They finally get to the moving van, because I forgot to mention, I'm not good at formatting things right. This whole time Andy's been moving, and they get to the moving van, and then but when Woody gets there, they're like, oh, you're bad, toss him overboard, and then he gets thrown overboard with Buzz, and then the RC car also comes with them, because that's something I also forgot to mention. But this is the spoiler part. You've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. And then they were left behind. It's like, oh no. And then Woody realizes he can use the reflection of Buzz's helmet to light the rocket. And then they go super fast. They slingshot the RC car back into the moving van. And then they start flying. And then Buzz flies, and it's to infinity and beyond. And it's like, woo, and then they land in the car, and it ends. Well, there's a little bit more, but for the most part, it ends. So that's the plot, and that's basically my review. I love this movie. I cannot stress enough that you need to go see this movie right now. If you have not, you are a crazy person. If you have not seen this movie, go see it. It's so good. And that is my review of Toy Story. Bye.